Okay, well, there are a lot of things I could mention that you could do. For example, uh, if you get the generator that I think you need, it's going to weigh a little bit much. So if you get the electric cart uh, and have kind of a not a beaten path looking pathway to the from the parking lot to the campsite, but one that would suffice. That you can construct if you have the right tools. The point is to get things there and not invite everybody to follow. Um, you could even scatter a few things, and near, say, a third of the way, you could have the thing just somehow vanish uh, until you need it. In which case, you could uncover it again. Anyway, that's just one thought about crowd control. But on the matter of lifting things around, it's going to be a little bit of a hardship, uh, until you get a light, these trailers, generic trailers that people get for carrying landscape tools. You don't need a big one, a light one for the van, so that you can carry kerosene and heaters and the gas generator and the portable hot tent uh, air conditioner and those battery storage things you get. Um, Icing on the cake is to get a little charge from solar, but that's not the way the world works. And so if you can get that cart, the electric cart, I think it's a three-wheeler. If you do that, you'll be ahead of the game, and of course, for the time being, whatever that is, you know how to chop wood and cut wood and make a block and tackle uh, way to, tripod to load and unload the electric cart at your campsite, and then a ramp into the van, or and as soon as you can get a trailer to pull, which is a foot or two off the ground, and with uh, 6 by 2 planks to serve as a ramp, or even just 1 inch marine plywood. Anyway, the point is to do everything you can for your campsite. Um, it looks to me like the water you have is clean enough to filter. I mean, it really is a beautiful supply of water you have, but it's not really clean until you get a filter. One, that is electric or hand pump. The whole the heart of your campsite's going to be the the electric generator, from which all blessings flow. And of course, the generator will be able to charge your cart, and that means you can get gasoline, later on kerosene, um, to what I refer to as a hot tent, for lack of a better explanation. Um, I've seen you have some 800,000 people watching. I know it's difficult for you to come up with something, but it takes money to make money, and in material terms, if they see you, you know, with that cart that will fit in the van, to load up with the generator and take that down to your site. Next trip, take as much gas as you can, uh, and then begin to organize. That includes, being able to cook, clean, and so on. And also, your one major insight was to get the Starlink. Um, so there you have it. Um, I would get moving on some of that, Will, if you think that you can. On the other hand, I think you told me that you're buying land on the other side of the moon or something, so you don't want to load up on a lot of stuff to take with you. But if I understand what you said correctly, then you can load everything in the van, and if you know how to use garbage bags, you can weatherproof anything in a small, lightweight trailer. You could go to Walmart or even look in a Facebook trader thing and get a lightweight trailer, for the overflow, even if you are going halfway to the moon or some piece of property, whatever it is. Anyway, I'm one of these people. I'm not going to lecture you about anything, so I wish you the best of luck. I hope you have something even better than that. Uh, and I'm sorry I'm too worn out to make a better movie. What you see is the other side of my little $40 tablet. I've lost almost everything, and including my health. But you don't need to filter your water. I know it looks wonderful, but it has things in it that shouldn't be there. So filter your water. Talk to you later. Bye.